Hi, Gerhard Bloom, once again looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. So, a number of important speakers have made this point, that the demand for racism exceeds the supply. There is just not enough actual racism going on to feed this, racial hysteria, right? Everything's racist. And those hate crime hoaxes. I've spoken about this in a previous video. Hate crime, just small? No. Almost all of these horrible hate crimes you hear of, manufactured. In fact, there are so many of them. Wilfred Riley, a black scholar, wrote a book, filled a book with hate crime hoaxes. That's the title of the book, Hate Crime Hoaxes, right? Book filled with them. The latest example, and a shameful one at that. Little kid, Kansas City Chiefs fan, his team is playing, he's got his jersey on, half his face is painted black, the other half red, black and red, colors of the Chiefs. And he's wearing a headdress. So, leftist media, the NFL needs to speak out. And this little kid is accused of finding a way to hate black people and Native Americans at the same time. Little kid, face painted, supporting his team, not the least bit racist about it, right? No, and just a little kid, just a little lad, right? Absolutely awful. These people are despicable. And here's the other issue, blackface. Trudeau parading around with black makeup, darkening his skin. This is not blackface, but he's wearing blackface. Not blackface. Blackface, properly understood, those minstrel shows of yesteryear where white men, yes, getting in, black makeup in their most grotesque parodies of black people. It really was racist. Shameful parodies of their facial features and, manner of speech, all of that. Deeply, deeply racist. Trudeau, I don't know what his fetish is for getting painted up as some member of some visible minority. It's not blackface, even if it's blackface. So you got a little kid, he wants to dress up as Michael Jackson. Guess what? Your little kid likes Michael Jackson. Or, I'm speaking of yesteryear, I suppose, before everybody realized Michael Jackson was a little pedophile. But at any rate, back in the day, right? Back in the day, little kids wanted to dress up as Michael Jackson. They put on, darkening makeup because Michael Jackson, tried as he might, was not white. Yes, he did bleach his skin, but no, he was a black man. Or your daughter wants to dress up as Pocahontas. And maybe your son, because he's going to a progressive school, right? Don't let him get dressed up as Pocahontas. But your daughter, she can get dressed up as Pocahontas, and she's not white. Just like, the new Snow White, whose skin is supposed to be as white as snow, no Hispanic woman, right? It's just that the world has gone fucking crazy. But at any rate, no. Just because somebody's got black skin toner on their face, if they're emulating somebody from history, this is a sign of, idealizing some particular figure, not shaming them, ridiculing them, and denigrating them, right? So, people need to get their heads out of their asses. And, black people might be offended. Let them get offended. They need to offer some reasonable explanation as to why their particular grievance or their offense is justified. And in this case, it is absolutely not. So some little kid attempted to be pilloried. Thankfully, people are standing up and defending this little kid. And more people are starting to realize, this leftist poisonous nonsense, it's leftist poisonous nonsense. Enough. Anyways, thanks so much for your time and attention. If you enjoyed that video, do drop a thumbs up. And yes, please check out my book, Deconstructing Social Justice. It's available on Amazon. Not important because I wrote it. I wrote it because the issues could not be more important. Thanks so much for your time and attention. Bye-bye now.